scholarship recipients for their hard work and dedication. I encourage you to commit yourself to making this opportunity that you are receiving worthwhile. Show appreciation daily for this undeserved gift by being exemplary students. Achieve results that will make you proud, that will make your parents proud, that will make the administration proud, and that will make your communities proud of you. I wish you all the best in your endeavors and your future aspirations. Welcome once again to this scholarship award ceremony. Thank you.
The British High Commissioner to Cameroon, the representative of the Regional Delegate for Women Empowerment and the Family, the Executive Vice President, parents, sponsoring organizations, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It is always a pleasure for me to be here to award scholarships, not just to internally displaced persons, but to all people who think that education is important. Today, we are here to award scholarships to young men and women from across Cameroon. For the past 9 years, I've had the privilege of awarding scholarships, not just in my capacity as the founder and the board chair of the Fotabe University of Cameroon, but also as the founder of the Association for the Promotion of Decent Work for Women and Girls. And every time I have done so, I have felt a deep sense of fulfillment, the same fulfillment I feel at this moment. I know you may be wondering why I take so much pride in awarding scholarships. The answer is found in one word: empathy. Empathy. I have always reflected on the deep meaning of this word, empathy, walking in the shoes of others. You see, we live in a world where the word empathy has become an empty word, where greed has led to all forms of hurtful behaviors and actions like corruption, tribalism, nepotism, and violence. It is in this world that I have felt the power of empathy. In 2016, when the socio-political crisis broke out in the southwest and northwest regions of Cameroon, as in my nature, I persisted in educating Cameroonians despite warnings to stop. After receiving death threats, one day I came face to face with death. I fled my home and I moved to Douala. In 2018, I became internally displaced. I went through months of wondering why I had to lose everything I'd worked hard for, to months of wondering where to go from here. Everything seemed to be falling apart for me. But the empathy of some friends and family gave me the courage to keep moving. That is why I'm here, and that is why I'm talking to you about empathy. I've had the rare opportunity of meeting and exchanging with many of you. I have witnessed your pain, your fears. I have seen your struggles. I have heard your stories. And I am here today to let you know that your dreams are still valid. The administration of FUNIC has gone to great lengths to ensure that we keep these dreams of yours alive. We have spoken to your parents. We have reached out to individuals and organizations to support us. As you can see, we have some here today. We have even gone as far as converting some parts of our campus into dormitories to accommodate some of you who traveled all the way from my hometown, Kuba, Oyuka, Odeba, Ekonotiti, Kuseri, Yaoundé, to be here today to seize this opportunity without knowing where to lay your heads or where your next meal will come from. Life for you has not been easy, but you have risen above the challenges, and I congratulate you for that. Through this scholarship program, I want you to remember never to give up on your dreams. Never. But unto those dreams, please add hard work, perseverance, and prayer, so that one day those dreams will become a hope for future generations. Otherwise, those dreams will remain dreams. Dear parents, I want to especially thank you for supporting your children to be here today to receive this award. I know you all have made enormous sacrifices to make this happen. Please remember that your sacrifices will pay off because education opens doors of opportunity. Not every parent has made the same sacrifices you have made. In fact, one parent told me, there is no point in making such a sacrifice because after graduation, my child will not have a job. So let the child stay home and I'll continue to struggle to feed my child. Dear parents, I want you to hear me. I know that it is not just physical food that these young people need. They need food for their minds, food for their hearts, and that food is a good education. If as parents, we teach our children that all that matters is for them to eat food today, then we are teaching our children not to care about the things that truly matter. We are teaching our children that corruption is okay as long as we find something to eat today. If we keep telling our children that it's not worth going the extra mile to get a good education and that we can feed them at home, we keep telling them to throw their dreams away because achieving them takes so much sweat, then we are telling them that laziness is okay and greed is just fine. Parents, what we should teach our children is that their dreams are valid and that nothing beats hard work, perseverance, sacrifice, integrity, empathy, and love. What we need to teach our children is that having an opportunity like this one to have a good education is what truly matters. What we need to teach our children is that going abroad at all costs, even dying at sea or in the desert, is not the only way out of poverty and misery. But that with a good education, a positive mindset, accompanied by hard work, sacrifice, gratitude, empathy, they can lead a peaceful and prosperous future of our beautiful country. This is why I'm standing here today. That is why for the last 9 years, we have offered scholarships to more than 700 Cameroonians. And I'm happy to be the torchbearer of this huge sacrifice. And this is the lesson. And this is the lesson of sacrifice we want you young people to learn. This is the example of sharing we want you to emulate. I am proud of you for the sacrifices you've made to be here today and to take advantage of this opportunity. I wish to thank the government of Cameroon for the continuous support we've always received. And I wish to especially thank the British High Commission for supporting us in our mission to create an African society where no one flees home because they are poor. I want to thank you all sponsoring organizations for being here today. Friends, neighbors, I thank you all for being here today and to be ready to make donations to sponsor these young people. Rest assured that your support will never be taken for granted. I wish to thank everyone who has come here today ready to make a donation to restore the hope of these young Cameroonians. Thank you all for your sacrifice. Someday, our children and grandchildren will look back and will proudly tell the story of how we all stood like one man to restore hope and build a peaceful society. Thank you all for being here and for making my dream of educating every Cameroonian, rich or poor, a reality. I bring you the deepest gratitude from all members of the Phoenix Cameroon community.
Dr. Fadele Aladine, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, students, It's a real pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting me. And I want to encourage you, the students, as you pursue your studies in such difficult personal circumstances. It's great to hear about the support you are getting from the university. As the holder of an MBA myself, I know how much hard work it will take as you pursue your studies. Let me share the lessons I took from my MBA and which I've tried to apply in my leadership positions and which I'm hearing this morning how you are promoting. The importance of inclusion, of innovation, and of impact. So first, inclusion. We all do better when everyone in society can contribute. And so it's really welcome to hear the inclusion that you are promoting through your scholarships. I particularly welcome seeing so many women here, because we all do better, men as well, we all do better when women can contribute fully to society. And I hope you will join the large number of successful women entrepreneurs I've already been meeting in Cameroon. Next, innovation. Innovation is going to be particularly important as we enter the fourth industrial revolution and face the opportunities and the challenges of artificial intelligence. So I've been really impressed by the technological capabilities of young Cameroonians, and it's great to see that reflected in your curriculum. I'm sure many of you will join the number of really impressive Cameroonian technology entrepreneurs I meet as well, creating jobs and growth. And I hope you'll build partnerships with the UK, reflecting our position as a global centre for technology. After you graduate, please consider applying for the UK government's Chevening Scholarship Programme. It aims to bring the world's brightest and best to the UK, to study, to contribute to our society, and then to come back to their countries to take leadership positions, driving a positive change. Some of you will be among the brightest and the best. So please take a look at the website, chevening.org, and consider applying. Finally, impact. It's why we get out of bed, to make a difference, to drive change. And I'm proud of how UK and Cameroonian businesses are working together to develop win-win partnerships as a force for good for people's lives and livelihoods. I've seen here in Douala over the last few days examples of that in the East Entrance Road project, in Global X power plant, and I suspect perhaps more of you have visited Douala Grand Mall. And I visited educational institutions here, working in partnership with the British Council to give people the skills they need to succeed. So as you pursue your careers, I hope that you will have an impact and make a difference to Cameroon. And I hope that you will choose the UK as a business partner. Let me stress that word partnership, win-win partnership. As the Cameroonian proverb says, one hand can't tie a bundle. And And finally, let me say, on est ensemble.
Good morning, everybody.
We, the students, are trained on how to establish our businesses and how to become entrepreneurs of tomorrow, because I will be one soon.
And we have noticed that African Lion on the project you have been working.
Déjà, ce qu'il faut savoir, c'est que FUNIC et Finazi Credit Line, c'est une longue et belle histoire qui continue d'ailleurs, de collaboration, de partenariat, de soutien. Finazi Credit Line, c'est un établissement de microfinance de deuxième catégorie, agréé en 2021 et qui compte à son actif 4 agences et un point de vente dans les localités, dans les régions du littoral, du centre et du sud-ouest, plus précisément à Bali, à Bonamoussadi, à Limbe, à Yaoundé et à Bonabéry pour le point de vente.
Those who are receiving the scholarships. But we have another round of scholarships now. Where is Ndunya? Abdullah. Next one, Kami Ngebe. Your Excellency.
Come on, le souris. Voilà, allez.
To promote inclusion of young people. We all do better if everyone can contribute to our societies. And so particularly to hear about the participation of young women in these programs. And I look forward to the graduates from this university achieving business success, and I hope they will consider building on the record of win-win partnership between the UK and Cameroon to make the UK their partner as they deliver positive change in Cameroon.